Hello, my name is Katrina Munsterman. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology at the University of Michigan. For the past 10 years, I have been studying coral reef ecosystems around the world, from the reefs of French Polynesia in the South Pacific to pristine seas in Palmyra Atoll, to small island communities in Haiti. I now work in the beautiful islands of the Bahamas in the Caribbean. Across all of these distant places, there are links that tie them together, including the connections between human societies and the natural resources they depend on. This became clear to me early on as a young girl growing up in a fishing town on a small island in Southeast Alaska. Born to adventure-seeking parents, I was exposed to the intrinsic relationship between humans and the environment. One of the key resources that many societies are dependent upon are fisheries. We recognize that there is a reciprocal relationship between fish and people, whereby our actions can drive changes in fish populations, which can further affect human communities. Many of us may also be aware that fisheries are in decline. According to the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, 33% of the world's fisheries are overfished. We're at a point in time where human populations continue to increase, and there is increased pressure to find sustainable food sources to feed us into the future. My lab group, the Coastal Ecology and Conservation Lab, led by Dr. Jake Allgaier at the University of Michigan, is creating solutions to deal with the growing demand on fisheries in tropical island nations. The idea is that these artificial reefs, made of glued together individual cinder blocks, are built in shallow seagrass beds. The reefs attract fishes, including grunts, snapper, and grouper, which take shelter on the reefs and call the reefs home. Importantly, the fishes pee key nutrients, including nitrogen and phosphorus, for the seagrass to uptake. This fish pee acts as a fertilizer for the surrounding seagrass systems. Next, the invertebrates that forage on the seagrass begin to grow. With more invertebrates to eat, the fish may grow larger and have more babies. These artificial reefs may in fact increase fish production in these areas. This is important because fishers can come along and harvest fish from these reefs to sell or bring home to feed their families. Importantly, this research is still ongoing, and while we have established some of these connections, most notably the relationship between fish pee and seagrass growth, we have yet to prove how much these artificial reefs increase fish production. My PhD research will further investigate how and to what extent artificial reefs can increase fish production. My goal is to build knowledge through science that can be used to help restore and sustain healthy ecosystems and human societies. Please join me in following along on my journey.